So not only do we have to get the trade lines, we have to make the purchases, we have to make the payments on time, but now we got to monitor and make sure that they're reporting correctly so we can move on to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and get the bigger lines of credit that we need to help our business grow. Yo, what's up? How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful day. And today, we're going to continue on our 3-part series. It's the final part of that, building your business credit, the basics. We're talking about all the basics, what you need to get started. Part 1, Part 2, check it out. The links are going to be in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. You know who it is. It's your boy B.O.B. None but the best of the best here for you, baby! Okay, so last time, part 2, where we left off was that we started establishing some of our business credit profiles. So for Dun & Bradstreet, we registered with iUpdate. We got a trade line that's going to report to Dun & Bradstreet out of the trade lines that we discussed. Once again, link will be in the description below. Second of all, we went to Red Spectrum. We got our Equifax trade line going. So that's going to start building our credit report with Equifax. Experian, we went to Uline. We got a trade line through Uline for our new business. That's going to start building our Experian credit profile. So we did that. That was part 2. We did all the foundation, of course. We got everything set up. Everything aligns. Everything makes sense to anybody that's going to check our business credit profile. Super, super, super important. Now, the major thing that you got to understand, the major thing that we have to understand together is that the business credit profile is heavily dependent on our trade lines. That's how we build our business credit profile. Just like your personal credit, when you have credit cards, you have loans, you have payment experiences on your personal credit, it's the same thing for your business credit. You have to look at it the same exact way, as if it's another person, another you, your baby. You know how everybody says, that business is my baby? Well, literally, this is your baby. This is another you that you're going to raise to be strong, to be healthy, to be successful. That's what we're going to do together. We're going to raise this little baby business of ours and make it successful. So make sure now, part 3, let's establish more of these business trade lines. Let's get more vendor accounts. Let's get businesses out there that are going to help us. They're going to give us a chance to get established. That's what we're going to be start talking about a little bit more on part 3. Let's get into it, baby. When it comes to establishing these trade lines, these vendor accounts, there's a number of different tiers that we talk about. Tier 1, meaning our starter vendor trade lines, the people that are going to give us the credit in the very beginning, even though we don't have credit. Now, who do we have on that list so far? We've got Uline, we've got Red Spectrum, we've got Quill, and we've got Granger. Those 4, that's 4 trade lines right there. That's free money. Check out my free money that I have, my free money series. That's going to give you above $10,000 in free money for your business, starting right off at the top. That'll be in the link below as well. So let's get these first tier 1 trade lines out of the way, okay? Once we have those trade lines, and most importantly, once we paid those trade lines on time, I'm talking about at least 10 days early. That's what I recommend. Let's pay those trade lines 10 days early. When we order from these companies, let's order a minimum of $50 before tax. Super important. Anything lower than that, it's not worth reporting. Why are they going to report something that you purchased for $10? It's not going to work. So, minimum purchase, let's keep it at $50 before tax for all of these trade lines, okay? Let's pay these trade lines 5 to 10 days before they're due. Let's get these reporting on our business credit bureaus. Super, super important, super basic, but that is what's going to start our journey to build our credit even further. All right, next, now we've got our trade lines. Wow, yeah, they gave us credit. Cool. We got some money. We ordered some things. We got those things, and we paid our invoice 5 to 10 days before. We're so excited. Now what do? Well, now we got to make sure that those show up on our different business credit reports. So we have to make sure that we're monitoring those, okay? So we have to make sure that we're monitoring what is on our Equifax report. Once again, I keep saying it, but that company, redspectrum.com, they will also help you pull your Equifax report and help you monitor it as well, okay? Really, really good. Second of all, Experian. You have to purchase an Experian credit report on your business so we can monitor that, so we can see, well, these trade lines are reporting. They're reporting correctly. They have the correct information. Thirdly, for Dun & Bradstreet, when we've signed up for iUpdate, when we log in, it's going to show us our trade lines right there online. Free service, super, super important. So another big takeaway here when we're talking about building business credit, the basics is that now that we've got our trade lines, we have to monitor them. We have to monitor our credit reports and make sure that these trade lines are reporting accurately on our business profiles. Because if they're not reporting, then what is it all for? It's for nothing. So not only do we have to get the trade lines, we have to make the purchases, we have to make the payments on time, but now we got to monitor and make sure that they're reporting correctly so we can move on to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and get the bigger lines of credit that we need to help our business grow. As we're monitoring our reports, we got to make sure that we're keeping an eye on any errors on these reports, okay? Everything has to line up, because when a vendor submits data to any one of the business credit reporting agencies, they're only going to submit the data that you have inputted in your application, okay? So sometimes there can be duplicate accounts. There can be duplicate information. There can be incorrect information. So it might not show up on our credit report because it's reported, for example, at a different address that we might have had in the past, a different type of business that we might have been doing, a different ownership, whatever have you. So we want to make sure that we monitor and correct all of the errors. You can dispute any errors. You can dispute any information on these credit bureaus. You can dispute it right online with Dun & Bradstreet. With Experian and Equifax, you do have to write a letter explaining what is incorrect on the report. It's super, super easy, super simple. If you have any questions, once again, leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions at all about these steps or how I might help you, please just leave it in the comment below and I'll definitely reach out and we'll get it done together. Remember, we on the same team, baby. We all we have. Don't forget that. So make sure we're responsible. Make sure you're responsible. Make sure you pay these trade lines. Make sure you pay your vendors on time. That's what credit is all about. That's the definition of credit. They're giving us a certain line of credit, a certain amount of money that we have to pay back, okay? So that paying back part, some people are a little iffy about that. They think they won the lottery, the Granger lottery, or the Uline lottery. That's not how it works. We actually have to pay the money back. Now, if you still need help, you know who's out here. I'm out here 24/7. Business credit is in my blood, baby. We all we have. I don't have nobody else but you guys. I'm sitting here talking to myself on the video. You know I'm serious about this stuff. So let's get it. Let's get it. If you need any help, leave it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, baby. Because I'm out here. I'm out here for you. I'm out here for us. We're going to continue along this journey together. You know what's up. B.O.B., baby. Nothing but the best of the best.